Hi, and thanks for stopping by. I'm Larry Weinstein, and I'm both a CPA and the founder of Solve My Tax Problems based in Houston, Texas. And in today's video, I wanted to answer the question, what factors does the IRS look at to determine financial hardship? Well, there's a few factors that the IRS looks at to determine financial hardship. First of all, they're going to look to see if you have any assets to pay them back from. If you do have assets, if you've got equity in a home, significant equity in a home, if you've got money in investments and retirement accounts, if you've got cash accounts, they're going to look to those sources of assets to get repaid. But the other main factors that the IRS is going to look at is they're going to look at what your sources of income are versus what your monthly living expenses as defined by their maximum allowable expenses. So on the one hand, the IRS is going to look at your sources of support. It could be employment income, interest, dividends, capital gains. It could be rental income. It could be self-employment income. That's the income side of things. Then the IRS is going to look at the factors that the expenses that it takes for you to run your household. How much is food, clothing, and miscellaneous? That's a category. How much is housing and utilities? That's a category. How much is the ownership cost of owning a vehicle? That's a category. How much is the operating cost of owning a vehicle? That's a category. How much is the health insurance that you pay? That's a category, as is the taxes that you pay, as is the out-of-pocket health care costs that you have. So the factors really that are going to come into play are the assets that you have access to, how much income do you have on a monthly basis, and what are your monthly living expenses? Those are the main categories that the IRS is going to look at to determine. Those are the main factors the IRS is going to look at to determine how they're going to collect money from you. And now we're talking about whether you're trying to get yourself currently not collectible, enter into an installment agreement, or even apply for an offer in compromise. That's it for today's video, where I discussed what factors does the IRS look at to determine your availability to pay them. If you'd like a free copy of my new book, The 10 Common Mistakes Taxpayers Make When Beginning to Solve Their IRS Tax Problems, on the end slide, when the music plays, in the upper left-hand corner, there's a button. If you click the button and you put in all of your contact information, I'll send you out a free copy of my new book, The 10 Common Mistakes Taxpayers Make When Beginning to Solve Their IRS Tax Problems. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you again real soon.